Nearly 2 years of training, we finished up on the squadron, and we had no real idea what it was. We knew that they had losses and that thing. Oh, it's not going to happen to us, you know, we won't get shot down. So as a crew then, we were posted to this Lancaster Squadron 166, and we did the CO put us on a couple of long cross-country routes, but keeping in Britain, and each of them lasted about 9 hours, which is a long time to be flying in those days. But it was the normal thing for the skipper, the pilot, to go on what they call a second dicky, and that was to join another crew and go with them so that he had an idea what we were going into. But I think things were pretty hectic at the time, but our skipper never got the chance of going on this second dicky. Mind you, it was a thing with the crews that were already on operations. They didn't like this second dicky. I could always said it was a bad luck, bad omen. So many of them seemed to not come back because they've got a second dicky in them. So we went off on our own, and we realised what we'd let ourselves in for. Then when you get in the flak and you see other aircraft going down, you see a big flash, and you've just got about chance to see whether it was a Lancaster or Halifax, and it's down, and you're almost sure that nobody got out of that because it was a direct hit by flak. And as I say, you get a different idea of what it's like on operation. We thought it would be a wonderful thing, you know, and we'll never get shot down. But we begin to realise how lucky, or rather how lucky you were to come back, and how likely you were to get shot down. And even very experienced crews, perhaps done 14, 16 operations, they don't come back, you know. And anyway, each time we went to Berlin, we realised how dangerous it was then, and we got hit by flak quite badly, I suppose, but not enough to really bring the aircraft down. And but the second time we went, we were badly hit, and when we got back, they said this is not fit to fly again. It's got to go into hangar. And for that particular night, we were stood down, or we thought we were. And then suddenly we see our flight commander waving in the distance like this. He gets to us and he said, the old man said, you've got to take our aircraft tonight. We've got to stand down. And they said, don't bend it, it's a brand new one. And of course that was the last he saw of his brand new aircraft. But how long, whether they continued and finished the tour, I don't know. But another thing I remember, which opened your eyes a bit, when we first got on the squadron, I think everybody has a talk with the CO in his office. And in there's a long list of them, and every so often there's a red star, and I was looking at this list and I said to him, I suppose they got shot down, sir? Oh no, they finished their tour, and there were just one or two. And it opens the eyes and lets you see what you're letting yourself in for. Yes. And of course there's no turning back then, and you're away. But when we were actually shot down, of course, I was extremely lucky to get away with it, to get out, because I was literally blown out of the aircraft, both myself and the engineer. And we must have, because we were standing under the cockpit canopy, which was a bit not such a heavy structure as the rest of the aircraft. And I think we actually burst through the perspex together, and of course we did ourselves a bit of damage to the head. We both got head wounds and all that, but the rest of the crew were waiting to get out into out of the emergency escape hatch, and the aircraft there would be more solid in that actually position, and they would be blown against the aircraft and smashed up. But we were, both the engineer and myself, were extremely lucky to get out.